Come to Pass is a new auto rifle added to Destiny 2 as part of the Witch Queen expansion. This is a slower rate of fire auto rifle, but it does pack a punch, and it's a very useful weapon going into PVE combat. Well, today I'm going to check out the weapon in a little bit more detail, look at the stats, the perks and the good rolls to chase for PVE and PVP, plus look at how to get Come to Pass in Destiny 2. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, Come to Pass is a legendary energy auto rifle with a high impact frame, meaning it's slow firing and high damage, and the weapon is more accurate when stationary and you're aiming down sight. Looking at the stats, we got 33 for impact, 80 for range, 23 for stability, 38 for handling, 41 for reload speed. It's a 360 rounds per minute auto rifle with 32 in the magazine. You know, for me, this is more of a PvE weapon. The slow rate of fire for auto rifles isn't in a great spot for PvP, but it does have some useful perks for PvE combat. You know, if you're looking for an auto rifle for PvP, I would go for something a little bit faster, like a 600 or 720 RPM auto rifle, otherwise you're probably going to get outgunned quite quickly. Next up, let's have a look at the Come to Pass God Roll Guide. So for PvE, corkscrew rifling, tactical mag, stats for all and one for all would be a decent roll. So with corkscrew rifling, slightly increased range and stability in handling. Then with tactical mag, you got slightly increased stability, increased reload speed and slightly increased magazine size. With stats for all, hitting 3 separate targets increases the weapon handling, stability, reload and range for a moderate duration. And then with one for all, hitting 3 separate targets increases the damage for a moderate duration. For PvP, hammer-forged rifling, accurized rounds, perpetual motion and wellspring would be a decent roll. So with hammer-forged rifling, you get an increase to range, and again, more range comes through accurized rounds. Perpetual motion, so the weapon gains bonus stability, handling and reload speed while the wielder is in motion. And then with wellspring, kills with the weapon generate ability energy, and this energy is divided between your uncharged abilities. Well, next up, let's have a look at how to get the Come to Pass in Destiny 2. Well, to get this auto rifle, you have to run the Wellspring activity, and you can find that on the Throne World. The Wellspring has 4 rotating weapons as rewards, with Come to Pass being one of them. Yeah, you're looking for a specific boss, and he's called Golmag, the Warden of Spring, and you can check out in-game which is the weapon reward for the day. Then you simply need to run the Wellspring activity, and when you beat the final boss, you'll get drops from that loot chest at the end. So keep your fingers crossed and hopefully Come to Pass will drop for you. Well, let me know in the comments what you think of the Come to Pass in Destiny 2, and let me know your favourite rolls. Well, that is it for this guide for how to get the Come to Pass in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.
Well, sweet. Let's keep at it. shields are weakening. Let's get them.
Never a dull moment, Guardian. Great work.